Hey, what's up, guys? It's about 11:40 p.m. It is 17 degrees outside. I actually just left work. I was supposed to get off at midnight tonight, but I took off a little bit early. I took off at 11 because I got to come back in early tomorrow morning. So my plan was to go shoot home, get in bed about an hour early, but I ended up talking to some people as I was leaving, and now I wasted time, so it's all good. I didn't leave as early as I planned on, but I want to get on here real quick and talk about mindset. The mindset when it comes to working out, being disciplined, things of that nature. Mindset is very important in working out. You know, going to the gym can be fun, working out can be fun, but some days it is not. Some days you don't feel like it. Some days you're just too busy to do it. So you got to have that mental toughness, that mental mindset where it's not if I'm going to work out, it's when. You know, I'm going to create some time, some space for me to get my workout in. Now there'll be days where you have time to work out for an hour. There may be days where you got time to work out for 3 minutes, 5 minutes, but I'm a firm believer even if I can't get a full workout per se in, I'm going to go downstairs and do something. Maybe I'll do some sit-ups and some push-ups or something just so I can stay mentally sharp, keep my mind mentally tough, used to getting after it, you know, and then I'll make up for it on the days where I have time to really get after it for a long time like I want to, you know. That's why I really believe in the complexes, the kettlebell complexes, the burpees, things of that nature. You can really get a great workout in a short amount of time. That's why I love that stuff. And I think it works for most people, for most adults who are working and they have kids and families where they can't just spend all day in the gym. You know, getting after it quickly and efficiently is important if we're going to stay on the path, continue to keep getting after it. You know, it's important that we're efficient with our time. So just keep getting after it, man. Stay mentally strong, because some days your body may be sore, some days it hurts. Like I said, some days you're busy, but even a short amount of time, maybe you don't have time for a workout, maybe just to go downstairs and do a little mobility work, a little stretching or something like that, so you're preparing yourself for your next workout. That stuff's important, all right? Also, when it comes to diet and things like that, that's one thing I struggle with. I enjoy working out. You may see I don't really listen to a lot of music when I work out, because that's my time. That's my time where I think, where I can, you know, focus myself, kind of ground myself. So that's why I don't listen to a ton of music when I work out. But so I enjoy working out. But one thing I do struggle with is dieting. And I wouldn't even call it dieting, just eating clean. I love to eat. Now, I'm not a fast food guy. I'm not McDonald's or Taco Bell, Burger King, Chick-fil-A. That doesn't really do much for me, but I'm a soul food type of guy. I like, you know, Southern cooking, fried chicken, fried catfish, you know, sweet potatoes, cornbread, spaghetti, you know, like collard greens. I love that. I love it in big amounts. You know, my mom will call me like, hey, I'm having a Friday fish fry, and I'll go over there and eat fried catfish for 4 hours nonstop, just eating coleslaw and spaghetti. That's my my kryptonite per se, you know. And it's nothing wrong with having, you know, your cheat meals and this and that, but we got to know how to rein that in sometimes. You got to be disciplined enough to say no. Sometimes you just got to say no. And no is a complete sentence. If somebody, oh, why won't you, you know, go out to dinner? We're out to dinner and you order a salad and they're forcing you to do this and that, you know, you got to be, if you don't want to do it, you can say no. It's okay. No is a complete sentence. You don't always have to explain yourself too. Hey, I'm looking out for me. I'm trying to do what's right, what's healthy, what's good for my body, and that's okay. You know, when it comes to drinking, I like to have a drink. I like to have multiple drinks sometimes, you know, and I'm not saying that's wrong at all, but there is a time and a place for it. If you can control yourself, if you can drink, following the laws, obviously being safe, keeping yourself and others safe, that's fine. But you gotta have boundaries. You gotta know when to reel it in a little bit. You know, if you're trying to get cut up for the summertime, maybe you slow down on the eating good and the drinking good. You know, you gotta, hey, watch what you eat. And it doesn't have to be super strict. I can go get cut up in a few weeks, and I'm not really balancing my macros and micros and things of that nature. not everyone, but most adults know what's clean eating and what's not. Some chicken breast, rice, some type of vegetable. Most of us are gonna say, okay, yeah, that's a clean meal. If I go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac and fries, yeah, that's not the best. I'm not a firm believer in you have to make this stuff hard. This fitness stuff, it's not hard, but you do have to have some discipline. You have to have the right mindset to make it work for you. So, and then most people, at least me, most of the people I hang out with, I know work out. They're not trying to be the next Mr. Olympia. If you are trying to do that, props to you. I wish you the best. But I'm just trying to stay fit. Like I said yesterday, stay fit as I get up in age, and I want to be fit. I'm not trying to go run a marathon. I just want to be a fit human being so I can take care of myself, take care of my family, be functional in my job and the things I like to do off duty. If I want to go shovel snow, we had some snow come in the other day. I like to shovel snow because I work out. Why would I use my snowblower? I can shovel it, because I consider myself a fit individual. But going back to diet, that's one thing. And as I get further and further into this, hopefully you can watch my progress as I tighten up my diet. That's one thing, like I said, especially this time of the year with the holidays around. Thanksgiving just passed. Yeah, Christmas coming. There's food everywhere, it seems like. But you can have some cheat meals, but watch yourself. That's all I do. Watch yourself, because you can fall off, and next thing you know, you're looking up like, man, I'm getting fat, I'm getting soft, I haven't been to the gym. And I really do think there's something with food when you eat a ton of it. Like, you just get lazy. Your body's trying to digest it, and just get lazy. Now you're not only you're eating bad, you're missing your workouts, and it can be a downward spiral. So watch yourself. And the same thing with the drinking. I've been there. I drink, I wake up hungover, so I have a beer in the morning to help my hangover. Next thing you know, I'm day drinking, and hey, let's keep the party rolling. Day two. Next thing you know, it's a downward spiral. So watch yourself, man. Be safe out here, because before you know it, you can look up and your life has completely changed all over some I won't even call them mistakes. You just got off the path. You got off the path. If you're gonna get off the path for a short time, just make sure you get back on. And if I can help with that, let me know. Stay on the path, guys. Be safe. Keep a strong mindset. Stay disciplined. Be safe out here. Bye.